What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So for this trailer review, we are taking a look at Lilly Lives Alone trailer, psychological horror with Jeffrey Combs, out next month. So this trailer dropped a few days ago. Haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but we're going to take a look at it now. Just like the last trailer review we just did yesterday for American Sweatshop, had no context on that film, and I don't have any context on this film. Don't know what this film's about, hadn't heard of this film. So if any of you have, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know where you heard about it from, because again, this one was not on my radar. So I'm going to see this for the first time now as far as the trailer goes and learn to see what it's about. Hopefully this article gives us some insights into what the synopsis will be, because the trailer timestamp is not that long. It's 1 minute and 29 seconds, which is just a little over what we would probably consider just a teaser trailer, because again, I view a trailer to be somewhere around 2 minutes 15 seconds, 2 minutes 30 seconds, somewhere around there is what I consider a trailer. When you get to that 45-second, minute 15, to me it's more of a teaser. So this is really borderlining on just being a teaser in my opinion. So with that said, as we always do, we're going to jump into the article details, jump over to the trailer, and then wrap this video up. So let's get into it. All right, genre icon Jeffrey Combs appears in the new psychological horror film Lilly Lives Alone. Check out the fever dream of the trailer below, which we're going to do here in a moment. The feature debut of writer-director Martin Melnick hits select theaters and VOD on August 22nd via Dark Sky Pictures. So we have, roughly 20 days before this one drops, select theaters and VOD. I mention this, I think, about every time we see this line of select theaters and VOD. Same thing popped up for the American Sweatshop trailer review that we did yesterday. Select theaters is never in my area. I really don't even know what select theaters really means. If that's just, Los Angeles, New York, maybe Atlanta, it's typically the 3 spots select theaters happens. More specifically, if it's going to be 2 areas, it's either Los Angeles or New York. That's what select theaters means to me. It's every time I see this and I go look for these films, they're never in my area, so I'm always relying on VOD at that point. So moving along, after the death of her child, Lilly runs away to hide in a lonely corner of her small town. Living alone, she struggles to cope with the traumatic memories of her own upbringing, as we all do. 10 years after her daughter's death, the fabric of Lilly's world is tearing apart. The ghosts of her past are waking up, and tonight she must face the depths of her manic madness and a haunting she won't soon forget. Okay, so I'm gonna explain why I laughed at that. And I think I put out a video yesterday or the day before talking about this very specifically. The ghosts of her past. It's always to do with, again, I've said this before, this is like a foundational point for some reason with so many horror films. It's always someone's past. Someone grew up in a town, they left, now they're forced to come back because a parent died, a grandparent died, somebody died, they had to take over the estate, they have to look after the house, and now they have to face their past or somebody's past, their friend's past. We can't come up with something different. Why does it have to be like that is the cornerstone of the film, right? So I don't know. It must just be, again, as I've said before, a tentpole for horror films that if it's not going to be the typical cherry picking of slasher films, if it's not going to be this, then hey, let's just put it in somebody's past, and they'll have to be forced to go revisit something, as they always have to. And they revisit it, someone else close to them dies, or they have to reconnect with a family member that hates them, and then they sacrifice themselves to save the other. It just seems to be we just keep going around that mountain. It's like we're wearing out our shoes and we're wearing out the trail on this something about your past. Let's come on, let's get a little bit more original here. All right, so that's the soapbox for this video. We have names here. We're not reading off names. We don't read off names anymore. You can see the names there for yourself. As I always do, I put the links for all the articles and videos that we look at in the description of the videos. So you can always come back and read the names if you like, but there are the names right there of who's going to be involved in this. All right, so we have the trailer here, and we have the movie poster, which I am like, okay, I do like this poster. I like this poster for various reasons. If they would just, small little thing though, Dark Sky Films presents, put that at the bottom. Don't put it up here. It looks so out of place up here at the top. I like this because it looks more like a painting, more like an art piece than it does your traditional movie poster. I don't know if this is. I mean, this looks to be like a flame. We see two characters in it, but I don't know if this is meant to be like almost like a flower, like tulip as well, that they're kind of in within the flame coming out. But I do like the fact that the text down here at the bottom, as far as the production company, the studio, and all those involved, it's very small white font, and it's all pretty much blocked together. It's all very centered in one spot. It's not like they're all in different spaces. There's different spacing as far as the far left and the far right goes. It's all squared off. So I do like that. I just wish you would have put Dark Sky Films Presents somewhere at the bottom. Maybe right below, or if you bump all this text down, then put it between Alone and all this text. But other than that, I really do like the poster. I like the art, the more art look to it, the painting look to it. So kudos on that. So that's a wash. The poster washes out my soapbox speech of dealing with somebody's past issues. So let's get back to the top of the article. That was a pretty short one. Now let's jump over to this trailer, which again, I'm looking at more of a teaser trailer than anything else, but we're going to jump over to now and see what Lilly Lives Alone is going to be about.
You ain't the only person that ever lost somebody, you know?
I'm seeing things. Too many things. You can't let your guard down, not for a minute. And they're always coming for you.
We're your friends. This is what you call community.
You won't want to see me dead or dying, but I'm still here. Claire, they're coming to get me, okay?
No one is coming to get you, babe.
You got somebody locked up in there? Answer me, Lily! What is this?
Today's 10 years. Yeah, I thought I'd be okay. Mama. I didn't do what y'all think. I didn't do that.
Look at me!
Someday
Are you playing games with me? Is this fun for you?
I never asked for a kid. I didn't want one.
I was just thinking that maybe you needed some help. That's all that I can help.
All right, so that was a very interesting trailer. I'm not sure. Again, it was short. I was wrong on the timestamp. I went back and checked it. It's a minute 30 seconds. So I think I said a minute 19. So this one takes a few different turns. Let me pull up my notes. Let me see my notes. I mean, we see her in the house throughout the first 30 seconds of the trailer. We see her getting suspicious that there's somebody in there, right? She's got the frying pan, she's got the lighter, there's somebody there, not there. We saw a couple times people in the house kind of lurking in the shadows, or she's just kind of losing it. They did emphasize a couple times this 10 years thing. We saw the note on the windshield. We heard it in the talk over. We did see, I don't know what would have transpired, because we saw in the bathroom right next to the tub, the floor and the bath mat covered in blood. Not sure what that's going to lead to. I was going to initially think that, okay, a lot of what we're seeing here, she's secluded in the house, but then we were in a supermarket because we saw a young child look like they were having a seizure, but then we also saw her in the supermarket. We saw the scene I'm assuming it's her pulling the note off the windshield car where it says 10 years. But then we saw quite a few people lined up outside, like they were staring at the house. And then we saw a couple people in the house. We saw someone's hand behind a door that got pulled back in. Not sure if that's some sort of like one of those individuals that was outside, some sort of delusion, evil entity, because then we also saw an older lady which appeared could be something she's just envisioning, could be a ghost. It has that very much artsy type film aspect to it. The look, the feel, the music that was being played over it. And then at the end, it looked like it was her. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe this is what's in the past where this lady is in the woods and then she's screaming, and then we see like this internal image of pregnancy. And then the trailer just ends. So this one is, I think, a little bit more mysterious as to what this is going to be about versus the trailer really giving us enough information to determine what this is going to be about, right? Outside of what we saw in the synopsis, right? Because we know that it's 10 years after her daughter's tragic death. So that would explain the 10-year mark, but it doesn't explain if we're getting flashbacks, right, of the pregnancy, of her losing her daughter. And so yeah, it's a little confusing on how the trailer was cut and put together, but maybe that's the purpose of how they cut it, right? Is to keep you guessing. Because this one, I'm intrigued. I'm not sure if I'm fully bought in. I think I need to see a little bit more, which I don't think we're going to get another trailer because this becomes available in like 20 days or so. So this might just be one of those ones where, hey, it's a blind rental, a blind buy if at the right price, and just give it a try and see what it turns out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like these types of artsy films, especially when it comes to horror, because I feel that's where we get a lot of those original ideas, a lot of those films that don't get enough attention but turn out to be really good. Had they just gotten a little bit more attention, they would have gotten a little bit more spotlight. So this could be one of them. We'll have to wait and see. So again, this one comes available August 22nd, VOD and select theaters. Lilly Lives Alone. Again, a little bit mysterious. Still not really sure what those ones are going to be all about, but I will let you know come, let's just say, by the end of August, right? Comes available August 22nd. I may just look at this one as a blind rental or a blind buy. I can't imagine it's going to cost that much. Give it a try, do a review on it, and let you all know if you should rent it, buy it, go see it. But make sure to come back and check out the movie review playlist for this one towards the end of August, because I'll do this one because I find, again, these ones that are just a little bit like you don't really know, I think that's what makes them a little bit more fun to watch, because you just can't make out what it's going to be about just from a trailer. So all right, everyone, that's going to do it for this trailer review for Lilly Lives Alone. Again, comes out August 22nd, select theaters and VOD. Make sure to drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the trailer. Are you interested in these types of artsy type horror films? If not, still let me know why. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Later.